Topic number one, make your case for who you would pick to win it all right now. Counselor Goodman, you will take the stand first.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's the Purdue Boilermakers, Judge Fanta. And I think they've got motivation that nobody else has, period. I mean, nobody had the most embarrassing loss in NCAA tournament history a year ago. We saw how that worked out historically with Virginia, the only other team to be at number 1 and lose to a number 16. They went back the next year, Judge, and they won the whole damn thing. So there's precedent in the courtroom for this. Number 2, those young kids, those freshmen are now sophomores. Number 3, they have the best player in the country, Zach Edey, who continues to get better and better and better. Number 4, they brought in Lance Jones, which is exactly what they needed. Tough, athletic, defender, fearless, will take a big shot, isn't afraid, can guard. Number 4, they've got enough options at the 4-man spot that they can find the right matchup. All they got to do is get past that first game, and I think it'll be a wrap. So to me, Purdue, they have all the ingredients, and they have the one thing nobody else has, ultimate motivation and a blueprint.
Counselor Dauster.
I would like to I need to ask the court for a clarification. Do we know if Donovan Clingan will be healthy throughout the rest of the season? Can I get a clarification from the court, please?
Let me check with Dr. Hotballs. He should be back shortly. Okay, he should be back in the coming weeks.
Okay. Well, if and when Donovan Clingan gets back healthy, I think that UConn is the team that is the most complete team in college basketball. I think when it comes to the perimeter shooting, I think when it comes to the presence that you have with the Great Wall of Bristol at the 5, I think that having 3 playmakers on the perimeter in Cam Spencer and Steph Castle and Tristan Newton is something that no one else can match. I think that Alex Karaban can be considered one of the ultimate X factors in college basketball. And they've already done it. We've seen them be able to run through the non-conference portion of their schedule the last 2 seasons, smacking everybody except for Kansas on the road. So I'm in on this UConn team. The only weakness they have is their perimeter defense. The only weakness they have is keeping ball handlers from getting into the paint. And when you have the Great Wall of Bristol there at the 5, erasing everything at the rim, it completely changes what they can be defensively. And the only issue they have right now is on the defensive end of the floor. And the last thing that I'll say is this. I still believe that they have as much room to grow as anybody in the sport, because the guy that anchors everything for them on the one end of the floor where they're struggling is the guy that's coming back from injury. Give me the UConn Huskies.
It's interesting here. It's kind of like a jury interview session, because Officer Valise, is there any truth to the fact that Counselor Dauster has an agenda that exists with Storrs, Connecticut? With that in mind, this is really a challenge for me because it's a best-of-3 series. But it's who's the team that we're picking to win the national championship. I said last April on our shows that I thought Purdue would be in for a redemption tour. Counselor Goodman, you lead 1-0.